Hello everyone and welcome back to Valhalla. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. This is so fantastic. Well, we're here. Happy New Year everyone in this world. We already read everything pretty much, did we? Yeah, pretty much. We looked at the augmented eye last time and it was down for maintenance. Nothing has changed, of course. And we're ready to go to the bar. We're gonna have a party. I'm so excited. I wonder if everyone will show up. I really hope that they do. So let's go ahead and start. All right, December 31st, we made it. All right, the news is not what I want to watch on New Year's, all right? We need something good. What's good? Gotta wrestle. Yes. That's good for New Year's, right? It's totally fine. What's wrong, Joe? Joe, what's the matter?
Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself.
Hey, yeah, that makes sense. Jill, you're alright. What's wrong?
Are you alright?
I'm scared. Jill, of what? Gabby will show up at any minute. Oh, of course. Well, you know what, though? You gotta do it.
Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that.
Dana is so good. Jill, it's gonna be okay.
Drink something, maybe that'll cheer you up.
Maybe.
I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work?
A hug?
A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done.
Come on, Jill. It sounds great.
Gotta go, you can do it.
Right. Come on, Jill. It's gonna be okay. We'll get you through it. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. Oh, she really wants that. Holy crap. Well, when your crush says that they'll give you a hug, right? It's like the best thing ever. I'm okay. There she is. Now remember too, like she tried to apologize to us already, so she's also feeling bad. So, I mean, hopefully this will go well. Hello. Gabby. I feel bad now that I put, wrestling on for this. Okay. Come in. Excuse me. It's alright. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey! Oh, they're both talking together. You talk first. No, well... You're right. They're both not okay. Oh, this is so awkward. Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you.
Aw, Jill.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's read it.
All right then. Go ahead. What's it say? Sorry. Is that it?
Just that?
Yup.
Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back.
This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Oh, Jill. Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing?
Sorry, I I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day, and you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or the time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long.
She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. Oh, if the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag.
Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion.
She did? Oh, Jill. You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejection.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yeah. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but she kept it a secret from everyone.
Why?
Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Oh, it sounds like she literally just kept it from everybody. So that was just the way it was. So Jill, it wasn't just you. Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? Oh my goodness. And the rejection was what ended up killing her?
The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was just a regular heart attack and the rejection acted after. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have had faced it all alone instead of dying in her sleep.
Poor thing. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back.
Huh?
I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I'd apologized earlier? What if I'd given the chance to research to the research institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now.
Jill?
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together?
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is trying to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. What do you say? Jill, that's really wise words. Holy shit. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something.
I see.
Oh gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something.
That's very natural.
And you didn't deserve it. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am.
This is so heartwarming.
So, how did you find me exactly?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
I have, yeah. You're too young to be on that.
Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you.
Oh, was it the one where someone was insulting me? Okay.
Are you mad?
No, not mad, more like dumbfounded.
Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked the fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, Back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a really good job off her, that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? Oh, I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
You're going to get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter?
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. To regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So, that's what led to you two fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she would have lashed out at me this bad. Oh, could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Huh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her in the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much onto her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We're quite the hotheads. You, me, my sister.
You are supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm coughing and struggling through this because I'm really sick. Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it'll never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person.
Huh?
Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with, preferably something sweet. You guys, this is so sweet. I'm only so sorry about my voice killing it all. Okay, so let's get her something non-alcoholic, so something sweet, but I think there's some that we can make that are good. This one, right? Yeah, this is optional. A blue one, she'll like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We gotta go out with a big bang, right? So we gotta make it big. Here you go, darling. Look, a giant blue fairy for you. Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything? Oh, this must be so hard for her.
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me, say it to her.
It's a bit...
Come on, just this once. So hard, right?
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot! I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot!
Poor thing.
Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me. This music, I can't deal with this. It's so heartwarming.
And promise me we won't fight.
I can't do that.
Huh?
You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Jill? Oh. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers! So, about this drink. Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Oh, I didn't put alcohol in it though. I was good.
Right.
Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubble gum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well... Anna? TV turned off. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. Oh, don't say that. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. Oh, ew! Wait, what? She said, so, do you like eating me for lunch? Oh my god. Yeah, maybe don't tell Gabby about that.
Jill?
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Anna, are you here? Something weird just happened. Jill didn't notice? Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm at Clary's, actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise?
True. Will you go to her house afterwards?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by. Oh.
Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight?
Are you sure?
I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night.
Sure. I'd love to stay with you.
Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yeah, he opened a second branch last year.
So, he's looking to expand?
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries.
I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian, mark one for daddy!
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory.
Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they?
Oh, I guess that one wasn't as simple as said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sis's side for that one. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter.
How did she react to her death?
I don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did?
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't showed up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you.
Aw. Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party in here. Alma, over here.
Party?
A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it?
I don't want
kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though, no alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Oh, beautiful Alma. I can't wait. Oh, we're fading out. Is this the end? Wait, what about my party, though? What happens now? Oh, wait, it's done? Now, I know there's endings on this, so I don't know if I've got an ending or not. I can't tell yet. We'll have to see. Oh, wow. You guys, where do I start? Didn't think I'd have to talk about this so soon. What a great game this was. I did not expect this to be so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know, I think there's a sequel coming out or something like it soon. I think that's what I heard about. And I'm so excited that I waited because, like, I'm late playing this game, right? By a couple of years. But now I think there's actually something going to come out regarding this. And I'm so excited because then I get to play it sooner. Let me tell you, this game almost had everything I like. You know what? It did have everything I enjoy. Amazing retro-style pixel art that I absolutely love. All the characters were designed so incredibly well. The story was fantastic. Me personally, I love the kind of blunt humor that this story gave off. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's definitely fair. For me, that definitely hit all my old person buttons. I loved the atmosphere. I loved how interactable everything was. I love, really, oh my god, the music? Where do we start with that? Everything was so well thought. God, what a great game. Oh, I really couldn't have asked for a better visual novel. It was really great. I loved it. I loved all of it. Guys, I hope you loved it too. I hope people will come back and try this one later that didn't want to watch it at first because maybe they weren't sure, but it's really great. Oh, I'm so pleased. God, thank you for making it. I'm gonna assume that the Gabby part that we just talked about is for everybody, right? Because you need closure to the Lenore story. Does this mean that I've done enough to get like a separate ending? Because I know there's more than one. I'll probably play, if I don't get an ending or like if I just get one ending, I'll probably play the rest for myself. You know, off screen, just because I'd like to do that. But usually with these blind ones, I pick one ending. Whatever ending I get is the one we show. Hope that's okay with everybody. Yes, Bird, thank you so much for making this. I loved it so much. I really did. I'm gonna be listening to this music forever. I did have fun. Thank you for asking. It was so wonderful. I did have fun. I can't click anything. Oh, they're asking.
Yeah, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why does your boss hug you, though?
Oh, she's probably asking Gabby if she had fun. Right. She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. So she took Gabby back to her apartment, talking about boss, talking about Stella. Oh. God, I loved all the characters so much.
You're right. Good night, Jill.
This is so cute. I love this, you guys. I love games like this. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. What a lovely game. Why did I wait so long? I always do that. I always wait so long on them, but then I'm always so happy to play them later. This is so great. Gracias. Thank you. So wonderful. Now let's see if we get any endings or anything. I wonder what will happen. Do I have to click? No, you cannot click. We'll just wait and see. Okay. Do I have to do something special? Nothing's happening. Oh, no, something is! February 3rd! Well, we've skipped quite a bit, okay? Like a month. This is good. Really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. I remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. That screwed up my budget. We're eating curry with Virgilio? What? Wait, I got an ending for him? I didn't even realize there was one. Look at Jill, she's so happy. I'm so glad that Virgilio turned out to be a nice guy. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know?
It's a small city.
Turns out 2 very grateful girls soon became regulars and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. 2 questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know, it sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted 2 little girls. He was the guy that saved them? That's amazing. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians, that would be unthinkable on paper. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me, and then I escaped from their custody. How they framed it. In reality, wow.
That's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up.
Didn't you have another question?
Yeah.
How did you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich and the other noticed I smelled like curry.
Those 2 are really nice girls, huh?
They didn't deserve what that bastard did to them. Excuse me? Oh, speaking of the angels.
To me! 2 special curries, please.
This is so cute. My voice is shot. I'm sorry. I've been recording nothing but finales for the last 2 days.
Hi, Jill.
Oh, wait. January 20th. We're going back in time somehow. How did that happen? Oh my god. Get your time machines out. Get in the DeLorean. Oh god. I can't believe I'm actually here. The concert will begin any second. Where was Stella at the concert? Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen her so openly excited before.
Don't talk too loudly or you'll startle her.
Oh my god, look at them. Oh, Stella has her hair different, right? She took her twin drills down because she doesn't want to be seen. Oh my god, look at these cute girls.
It's always nice to see her so happy so she doesn't give a damn and lets herself go.
You sure you don't mind me?
Of course not.
That way I won't be the only one with little clues of what's going on.
Is it true that you served this Kara Minky girl at the bar?
As amazing as it sounds. Really nice girl, if a bit oblivious to the risks some people represent.
How so?
She doesn't mind stalkers and such.
Oh.
How's your wounds?
Arm's doing fine, eyes healing nicely, and I can sleep better at night.
Just what transpired inside that bank.
It's not important anymore. What's important is that Stella will get me a job after I heal.
She will?
She's rebuilding a new armor set for me and wants me to be her bodyguard.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'd be paid for something I do anyway, and I'll get to spend more time with her.
That's nice.
I'd like to spread out and help more people, but it's a nice start.
You want to be a vigilante then?
Maybe.
Yeah! She's coming out! It's her! It's actually her!
Look, it started.
Are you here, Jill?
This song is for you.
What? Kira sang us a song. Well, okay, the future, February 25th. Did I get all these endings at once? Jesus. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Are we sleeping in bed with Alma? Excuse me? I'd like to see that, please. Shut up.
I'm having a good time.
Oh, Gabby's here. We're fine. Okay. Oh my god.
Look at this.
See? Even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. Jill, you are so... You're so Jill.
You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis.
I do? How?
You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you.
You're talking too much, Gabby. Aw.
It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time when she bought a shirt that...
You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what?
that had a pic of a cucumber on it.
A cucumber? Ow! What are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like Lenore, then?
No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as,
Ass. What this little girl's trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Oh.
Share?
You're talking too much, Alma.
They're so cute.
Oh my god.
We're all over the board.
Hello? Okay, on January 15th, this happened.
So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him.
Oh my, here we go.
I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be.
Oh, tell me more.
It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly.
Oh, there's Anna.
I once saw a guy at a hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy.
I have enough problems with just one, you know.
Just one what?
Oh, okay, so Dorothy can't see her. With just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story?
Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You can take that much.
Shut up.
Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. It turns out her name was Anna.
Huh? And now you pretend it's a surprise? Oh. I have to play the prologue. Yeah, I do. Quiet, you.
She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to the same sickness.
That's so sad. Oh, I gotta play that. I'm probably gonna play that for myself just because I really want to, get really emotional.
Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing.
She was?
Huh? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honors student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar.
Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess.
I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all of that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and to think I'm sort of like her sister.
Wait, so Anna's mother adopted Dorothy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. They do look a little bit similar too. Silly Becky.
Honey, did you say something?
She can kind of hear her a little bit. I did not.
Weird. I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky.
Oh my gosh. Come again?
It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ball sack guy.
What? Oh my god. Okay, I've got to play the Anna prologue. Holy shit. Sunday, August. Gil! I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. Boy, his story, what is it? I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again,
Gil, we're leaving for a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic.
I'll let Gil in his little coat.
But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are.
But I already know. They're in that control panel you made.
Yeah, but I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. Dana and Jill are going on a vacation, are they? It's wonderful.
You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him.
Yeah, but...
We're leaving! Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. What?
You what?
Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to get ready.
Wow, you're a real bro, Dana. I would not want someone fucking in my house.
Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fair enough.
I have too many pics of Miyamoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled.
Imo-wa-waho? Little sister. That's what it means.
Little sister.
Then just say little sister.
Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama.
Oh, they're going. Well, Jesus. Here now you can save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen on one bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? How many, oh my god, how many endings are there? You guys, that was so great. Oh, wow. I loved it. I loved it so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really, thank you. By the time you're watching this, Super Mario RPG is also over. So I'm going to be taking a 2.5 to 3 week break, just for myself, a little vacation, where I will be revamping some things and planning the next LP, which will come out after that. But I will also be streaming on Twitch during my vacation, just a couple of days a week, just for fun. So if you'd like to come down and see me there, the links are always in my descriptions. I do have a little VTuber avatar that I use there, and it's really a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will come down. What I'm going to try to start doing on my vacation is posting DRV3 post-game while I'm away and stream highlights. So thanks for letting me have a break. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited to show you guys what's next. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so much. I hope you're doing well. Kisses from me. Toodaloo.